It might be obvious to most people where rich people invest their money, whether it be businesses, real estate, or the stock market. Rich people become rich because they become good at managing and growing their money. But have you ever wondered what the rich avoid investing in? Let's break down 7 things that rich people avoid when it comes to investing their money. Number 1, brand new cars. Rich people often avoid buying or leasing brand new cars due to their understanding of the significant depreciation that occurs in the early years of a vehicle's life. New cars often lose a sizable portion of their value as soon as they're driven off the dealership lot. But the loss due to depreciation does not stop there. New cars continue to lose a significant portion of their value within the first few years of ownership, making them a very poor long-term financial choice for rich people. According to Kelley Blue Book, most brand new cars lose at least 20% of their original value in their first year, and by the 5th year, will have lost about 60% of their total value. While leasing might seem like a cheaper, more affordable option, rich people understand that after they're done making the payments, they will not own an asset in the end. With this knowledge, rich people know that it makes more financial sense to buy a gently used or certified pre-owned car that has already undergone the steepest part of the depreciation, allowing them to enjoy luxury and performance at a lower cost. They can then invest the cash saved into other income-generating investments to keep growing their wealth. This way of thinking enables rich people to make financially sound decisions and avoid unnecessary losses. Number 2, homes they can't afford. Rich people are very practical when it comes to real estate investments, avoiding buying homes they cannot comfortably afford. Unlike some who may stretch their budget to acquire lavish properties, the rich prioritize being financially savvy. They understand the importance of being financially stable and avoiding overpaying. While they do possess the financial means to buy expensive homes, they understand the value of wise investments. They know that the higher the price of a house, the more it will cost with maintenance and upkeep. Also, depending on their schedule, they might end up not using their home as often as other people do based on work-related travel or time spent on vacations. With this understanding, they conduct thorough market research to find undervalued properties, negotiating skillfully to secure a lower purchase price, while being patient in their search for properties with the potential for appreciation should they decide to sell later on. Many rich people choose to live in modest homes while spending their wealth in activities they find more fulfilling, like traveling to exotic destinations. Warren Buffett is a perfect example of a wealthy person who continues to live in the same house he bought in Omaha, Nebraska, in 1958. Following these strategies, rich people aim to maximize their investment returns while building wealth strategically within the real estate market. Number 3, luxury goods. Rich people are picky about investing a lot of money in luxury goods due to their understanding of the limited potential for these items to appreciate in value over time. While it's true that they enjoy the finer things in life, they often prioritize long-term financial growth over extravagant possessions. Now, this might come as a surprise that rich people don't always buy expensive things for their daily lives. Splurging on expensive handbags, designer clothes and shoes, or expensive cars might sound tempting, but the rich know that this habit might end up taking a toll on their bank balance. What is more closer to reality is, quite a good number of rich people don't even own a single luxury item and might even prefer to wear clothes from secondhand or discount stores, saving thousands in the process. Rather than indulging in material things, many rich people opt to spend their wealth on privacy, rewarding experiences, exclusive wellness and fitness routines, and investing in education instead of buying designer items. Unlike some who may splurge on high-end items that depreciate in value, the rich channel their resources into investments with the potential for high returns, like stocks, real estate, or businesses. Number 4, paying interest on credit purchases. Unlike many people who accumulate debt through high-interest credit cards, Rich people prioritize responsible credit card use, paying off their balances in full each month to prevent accruing interest. They maintain organized financial systems to ensure bills are paid on time by setting up automatic payments, avoiding late payment fees. They understand that carrying credit card balances from month to month costs them money from the high interest charged on the balance, which will erode their wealth over time. Most credit cards are also on a variable interest rate, meaning when interest rates go up, so do the rates offered on most credit cards. As of the end of 2023, the average U.S. credit card interest rate hovers around 24%. Instead, rich people use credit cards to their own advantage. They often choose cards with rewards programs that match their spending habits, allowing them to earn cash back, travel points, or other perks on their purchases, while using these benefits to fund their lifestyle. They use credit cards as a tool for managing cash flow, making purchases on borrowed money while keeping their own funds invested or earning interest for longer periods before settling the credit card balances in full each month. By following this approach, rich people are able to maintain a strong credit history, which in turn can lead to lower interest rates and more financial opportunities in the long run. Number 5. TV packages and video games. Rich people are careful about investing their money on potentially time-wasting entertainment, like TV packages and video games. Instead of spending a big part of their budget on entertainment subscriptions and gaming, they focus on making wise investments. They also place a great emphasis on valuing their time and block out activities that don't add to their mission of becoming rich. There are studies that suggest that the poor and middle class spend significantly more time watching TV or playing video games than rich people do. For many rich people, spending large amounts of money to purchase large-screen TVs or the latest video game sets counts as wasting money due to the lack of any meaningful returns on their investment with these purchases. To quote famous success coach Zig Ziglar, "Rich people have small TVs and big libraries, and poor people have small libraries and big TVs." While rich people do value entertainment, they're careful about overindulging in unproductive activities that don't contribute to their personal or financial growth. This way, they can build and maintain their wealth in the long term rather than spending too much on short-term leisure activities. They might choose limited digital subscriptions as an entertainment choice or spend their leisure time on activities that promote their broader interests and goals. Number 6. Things that don't last. Rich people avoid investing in items that lack lasting value or are short-lived. They avoid filling their closets with fast fashion clothing or buying a ton of cheap things that tend to break easily. Instead, they spend their money on items of higher quality that will last. Cheap items often need to be replaced, eventually costing more money in the long run. By being frugal, rich people ensure they never waste money on things they won't use for a long time or that don't provide much value. They also understand that choosing the cheapest options isn't always the best choice. So, they consider the long-term value of their purchases and weigh the costs versus the benefits. When making purchases, their goal is often quality over quantity. Rather than accumulating cheap stuff, they prioritize assets that have the potential to withstand the test of time and preserve or appreciate in value over the years. By avoiding short-lived or fad-driven purchases, the rich focus on continuously building a strong and secure financial future for themselves and their families. Number 7. Gambling and lottery tickets. Rich people often steer clear of investing in lottery tickets or engaging in gambling activities. They understand that these activities are often unpredictable and based on chance rather than sound financial principles. With the addictive nature of gambling, they know it can cause all sorts of problems, including job loss, accruing debt, failed relationships, and even mental health issues. With the poor rate of return associated with these activities, rich people generally don't see the need to gamble their money away. Lotteries, by design, are regressive, and lower-income people often spend more of their money on lottery games than higher-income people. According to studies, far more money is spent each year on instant scratch-off games that attract many low-income gamblers than huge jackpot drawings like the Powerball. The sad fact is, this often leads to a vicious cycle of poverty keeping poor people broke. Instead of relying on luck or chance, rich people focus their efforts on investments that offer more predictable and calculated returns, like real estate or businesses. This reveals their commitment to making sound and informed decisions to build long-term wealth and create financial stability. Rich people are very strategic when it comes to the things they choose to invest their time and money in. By avoiding these 7 pitfalls, they demonstrate their commitment to building and preserving wealth with a smart and long-term approach. Any individual willing to make the same choices can begin their path to wealth creation by adopting the habits of the rich. If you got value out of this video, comment below which one of these things the rich don't invest in you agree with. Check out our other videos on money mindsets. Like the video and subscribe. Thank you for watching.